Hello dear listeners, this is Paul again with my testimony. I think I'm up at video number 6 or so. This is section 8 of my quest for truth. And the topic for this little presentation will be the moon landing hoax. But to be honest, this is something that I stumbled upon already back in 2012. When I watched some footage of the alleged moon landings, and I came to the conclusion that, well, I did quite a lot of research on it back then, and I came to the conclusion that there's no way that they landed on the moon. It's simply impossible. If you watch these videos, and there are a lot of videos out there regarding this topic also, that it was basically a staged event. My conclusions from when I looked at this back in 2012 was that the reason why they faked it was because there was a quote-unquote Cold War going on between the Soviet Union and the United States and the West. The Soviet Union was the enemy, and they wanted, of course, to humiliate their enemy, the Soviet Union, in this technical endeavor to show that the West was best, and we came to the moon first. And I mean, I justified it simply as okay, if the West has an enemy and they're willing to drop nuclear bombs on them, on a lot of civilian people, like they did in 1945, in order to win over their enemy, wouldn't it be plausible if the West, United States and Europe, were willing to stage an event to win over their enemy back then, 1969? Wouldn't that be a plausible thing? I mean, it's better than killing 100,000 civilians in one day. That's at least, it's a small lie compared to that. But the moon landing hoax is more than just winning over an alleged enemy. And as we all know, and the enemies are basically funded by the same people. I guess my conclusions back then was that, okay, if you have this kind of massive government program, it's good for debt, good for banks. So I didn't really look into it that much. I didn't find the connection. I only found the connection afterwards, 3 years after I stumbled upon this subject, meaning I stumbled upon another topic in 2015. But let's look at some of the videos that we have here. I mean, you can have a look at this, and you come to the conclusion that it's basically, it was done in a stage, in a scene, in a dark building where they set up props and cameras and lights. Yeah, and that's why you can see that it's fake.
Sorry, you fellas are having a bit of trouble. We are reviewing telemetric information in our mission simulator, and will advise. This is Tranquility Base. You go ahead and land it. Jesus H. Christ. Houston. We're on the fucking moon. Over. Roger, Tranquility. We copy that. We cannot believe you are on the fucking moon. Repeat, cannot fucking believe it. Over. The moon. For Christ's sake. The moon. Over. You're cleared to hook up lunar equipment conveyor to fucking walk on the moon. Over. I'm descending the ladder. See the Earth. The entire planet Earth. Love of Christ. We read you, Tranquility. Over. absolutely am standing on the surface of the fucking moon. I'm talking to you from the surface of the fucking moon. Jesus H. Christ in a chicken basket. Holy shit, Tranquility. Holy mother of fuck. The fucking moon. Over.
I can see you're really upset about this.
So basically, I mean, there were two. I think there were two studios. One that was supposed to imitate the actual moon surface, and then this other video or documentary outlines how they falsified the actual image from the Earth's surface from high altitude. And it's also a movie. It's called. This is a copy of a video, of a longer video, I think. Let's see if they have the real. If they have the real link here. This is from A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Moon. That was linked here in my PowerPoint presentation. And that's the full documentary. You can watch it, and there are other pictures also that you can see. Let's see. If they have a lunar lander. Here are some pictures of it, and I mean, just look at this thing. It's pathetic. It's like a bad prop, actually. It's if you think that this little thing here with what is that? Some kind of 1 millimeter painted aluminum sheet metal with some rivets on there. If that thing landed on the moon, yeah, I mean, sorry, I have a bridge to sell you somewhere. I mean, there's no way that this thing landed on the moon. You just have to look at it and check these videos out also. This one, and these two, and there are other movies that you can check regarding the moon landing hoax. And like I said, I looked into this in 2012. I haven't looked into it since, because to me it's a foregone conclusion that the moon landing was a complete hoax. Now the reasons therefore is a topic for the next presentation. Yeah, have fun. Take care. Thanks.